up, everybody? This is Greg Cruz, aka G Gold from No Warning Shot series, and I have a special guest and my homeboy too, Marlo Terry, aka M Hall from 59 Brims, and once again I share these true stories that we've been through, and I let them share their testimony, and I can attest to a lot of it too because I walked the same yard with this man. So just share with me that last episode, kind of like when the light came on, man, when you got into it with the Mexican dude up there.
Okay, well, my last, somewhat about it was. I still had two more jokes in me after that, but before this happened, I had I was with it was a couple of homeboys on the yard, and I was a lead man in the job, whereas they like sometimes give you a position to where some people get over big headed with it, but in prison, you basically supervisor, and then you have people that they're a prisoner. I ain't got to listen to nobody, so I really ain't listening to you. You in blues just like me. That's the first thing they'll say. But your job position puts you in that way, so you just trying to tell them, hey, well, I need you to do this. So anyway, what happens is me and the Mexican get into a little altercation. I dust him off a little bit, so he's banged up. We go back in the yard.
Wait, dust him off. Share what that means.
Dust him off. I whooped on him a little bit. He got a couple of lumps on his head. He had to, he patched himself up good enough, but it wasn't good enough for him to come in and you not know that something happened to him out there. It was, so when he gets to his people, they push a line on him, and he's got to tell the scenario, but they saying that it can't be, it can't be a fair, so now everybody needs to get involved. Now the brothers that are on the yard, some of them are okay with the Hispanics because they're doing drug deals and alcohol deals, but it's things going on. And being that I'm not immediately connected with that clique, because I'm kind of like I'm starting to get away from that whole environment. I'm starting to do my own thing with people that are elevating themselves, that are really basically trying to leave this prison thing behind, not trying to deal drugs in there and break more laws. I'm already in prison and breaking more laws, so I'm getting away from that. So they basically saying that well, you gonna cause all the blacks to get in the riot because you beat up the Mexican. Okay, well then we gonna get in the riot. It's right. That's my take on it. And so then about 7 or 8 heads come together and they like, nah, man, you can't get us all to. Okay, well, which one of you niggas want to line up? You know what I mean? So, cause I'm at the point where I don't feel I did nothing wrong. Right. They like, well, you getting the whole car in a wreck. But I don't feel I'm getting us in a wreck because this dude did something to me. He disrespected me as a person. Right. We don't need the other. This is just two men. We just got into it. He got whooped. If he would have whooped me, I wouldn't have went and told the homeboys we got to get retaliation. Right. I would have just got whooped. Right. But they ain't taking it like that because that's the prison mentality. Right. Whereas everybody's got to fight and you got to be the last one up. So the brothers is one of the brothers that's higher up, and he's basically he's really just a drug addict, but he's got a reputation from when he was somebody, but now he's a drug addict, and he knows that between me and him, I whoop him too, and I was telling him because it got to the point where it was like, man, I whoop you, then we'll see. But then you can't get mad at me because between me, he said, man, I'm just, the car, all you gotta do, just don't be scared. What they gonna do? They gonna whoop us, we gonna whoop. You been in riots before, they ain't gonna do nothing.
Take your first ride.
So they like, man, we're on a level 1 yard, y'all. For those who don't know, we're out where it's free reign, whereas you get to go out, it's free, you ain't like in the bars constantly.
The bare minimum yard.
You're in the bare minimum. So your custody is low enough, everybody don't want, we all had to work to get to that custody first of all.
But at the same time, there's still killers on level 1 yard.
No, don't get that part twisted. They killers that came from level 4 on down. They they just done made it
Trying
where
to do their time.
yeah, they doing their time and they ain't trying to be in trouble. But if something happens, don't think for 1 second you can't. People can get killed on them 1 yards way easier than they can in the 4 yards.
Absolutely.
You know
what happened on that? So what's the outcome?
So the outcome was the police got word of it. So the police come to me and tell me, Terry, you're gonna have to roll up because you're gonna incite a riot.
So this means that somebody went to the police with information.
That we know, and I know that somebody in that crowd of black folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My so-called homeboys.
Because they were scared.
These gangsters.
Right.
Somebody was scared to go do the riot thing.
Right.
So somebody went and told the police, slipped them a note, slipped them a kite. And a kite is a little note for those that don't know.
Yeah.
But somebody did that. And being that the police was all right with me because I watched his car. So the police was straight on the up and up with me. Hey, you know, one up they told us,
right.
And you know, he said, we can't watch you at night. The Mexicans might try and get you. I'm telling them, I don't care. I ain't scared. This is what I do. You know, all I know is they got to bring something to get some.
Yeah.
That's how I live. That's who I am. So they like, nah, you know, it'll be on our heads. So when they tell me that they're gonna roll me up, I tell the police, well, can I just go talk to the homies before I go? He said, you promise you ain't gonna do nothing? No, I ain't gonna do nothing. He said, do the police need to go with you? No, man, let me give the people the little stuff I can't take because I'm going to the hall. Okay, so I'm passing out the food. Okay, a couple of them act surprised. Like, what? No, because they already done strapped their little stuff down. Yeah, they done taped up their lockers, got ready because they know this is what we do. You get your stuff so when it go down, you know your property won't be separated from you. You'll still be able to get your property and stuff. So you lock your locker down and you tape everything up so you be cool. So the ones that I see that's already like this. Okay, I know it wasn't them.
Right.
Okay, now there's a few that's lounging and like, man, you know, man, I don't know how they know. You know, and the cool thing about it is, you know, when you know someone's lying to you, but you can't, you want to sock them out because you know that's the way you living now, and you want to sock them out because you know they lying. Here they is, locker, lounge, open, they playing their music, they chilling. Okay, so you know this problem which I became is going to be out of here. You know what I'm saying? Now it's about 4 homies walking with me to say my goodbyes and like, hey man, did you nobody is copping today, you know, that they told. But I already know because they have what is called a representative.
Yeah.
They have what is called a yard rep. You know what I'm saying? And the yard rep, did you tell him? Man, what? Did you tell him? Man, don't come asking me all them Man, all I need you to say, did you, yes or no? Man, I ain't, man. I'm, man. Okay, you know what?
There it is, right there.
You know what? I'm telling you, everybody that I think had something to do with it, and everybody knows to this day, you know, not mentioning no name, but everybody knows to this day that I told every one of them on site, you know, if I see you on site, you know I'm taking off. Right. So you just be ready to take off. We can be on the block anywhere. I'm taking off. And you know who I am and I'm taking off. Well, I ain't did nothing. You ain't got to say what you did or how you did. And you know, a few of them, when I seen them, you know what I'm saying? I laugh about it now because I've changed my life. They done gave me change. Oh man, you need this. Yeah. Okay, what are you paying me for? You know what I'm saying? Because I got back out and I was doing the same thing before I changed my life. But the ones that I caught to save themselves from what might have happened, because they might have been burnt in some tar or some other stuff. Because I do some stupid stuff when I was with that food job.
Hey, and there you have, ladies and gentlemen, this is Greg Cruz, a.k.a. G-Bo, with my homeboy Marlo Terry, a.k.a. M. Hogg, on No Warning Shot series. And stay tuned and stay with us as we try to enlighten and encourage. Eventually, you'll see how we turn our lives around. Thank you for letting us share.